Hi, I'm Sheryl Zacharia. Welcome to my studio. I'm a ceramic sculptor, and recently I've been doing a new thing for the last, I guess, about 6 months. I've been making stacked pieces. This is a new one that I really am liking a lot. It's called Bullseye Moon. You can see Bullseye Moon right here. The reason I started stacking pieces was to be able to go larger in size. But what I found is that a lot more interesting things are happening than size. And I just love all these negative spaces here. The viewer gets this, the negative spaces work so well with the positive spaces and just create for a much more interesting form. And I like to have a conversation between geometry and fluidity. This is one of my latest pieces. It's called Coming Full Circle, and it's quite different from the way I've been working. All of my pieces come from drawings. I sketch all the time, constantly. And when I made this drawing, it kind of surprised me, and I thought, well, it's time to make something round and cylindrical and very different. And I also, when I was thinking about it and looking at the drawing, it really made me think black and white, which is usually, I never do black and white. I've always got to insert some color into my work, as I am a lover of color, but this one felt like it should be very bold and modern. This is one of my new stacked pieces that I completed recently. It's called Letting in the Light. I got the title very much from this window form here. And also the coloration of the piece is very much influenced by the title. You can see here, I'm going to show you both sides. Even though the piece is quite asymmetric and also a little precarious in nature, I really like the balance. My pieces really are very much about line and movement and allowing your eye to travel around the form. What I really enjoy about this piece is the feeling of motion that it has. It feels like it's going to rock, but it doesn't. But the contrast of the angular forms and the rounded shape here along the side of the piece and up above here, it really gives a feeling, makes your eye travel around the piece. And the other thing that's different about this piece of other recent pieces is the warm tones that I'm using. I think I'm starting to embrace the Santa Fe earth tones a little bit more. My New York nature is usually to do more black, white, gray type brighter colors. So I'm really enjoying the warmth of this piece and the motion that it has. I started working stacking pieces only in the last year, which has been very exciting for me. Initially, it was so that I could make larger pieces like this one, which is to date one of my largest pieces. And I think it very much references architecture. I am a city girl still at heart, even though I'm adapted to Santa Fe life and love the country and love nature. This very much references architecture, and very much, I think, even more primitive architecture, because I am a lover of primitive art, and it really sort of has that feeling for me. This is my 30th year as a sculptor, and I'm really excited that I continue to evolve and change. Thank you so much for visiting me here today.